Hello everyone, this morning we're at Edgbaston.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinks they've got a good grasp of conditions.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between England
Anderson to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early on to make the batter's life difficult. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Dug that out well.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Quick onto that in the infield. Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out. 2 runs added. Australia are 2 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Anderson ready to start from the City end. Straight to the fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Khawaja with a great shot. Didn't overhit the ball, just beautifully timed, and that's 4 more.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Anderson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Anderson bowled well that over. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Can't get that outside the ring field. Outside edge, but that'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one. Try for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Five runs added there. Australia are 11 for none. Times that shot to perfection.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come.
That was another great ball. Nice and short, tucking up the batter. No more of that in this over. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. 5 runs added in the over.
Australia
are 16 for none.
Broad.
Ready to start from the pavilion end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Couldn't get it through the field. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Thick inside edge there. End of the over, just the one off it.
Australia
are 17 for none. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Power and precision in that shot.
Pick the shorter ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have been very happy with that last shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Anderson will be happy with the work that over. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching, look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
Very good shot there. 8 runs added there.
Australia
Are 33 for none.
Might look to go big again here. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
No runs coming off. Broad, ready to start from the pavilion end. Oh, he's played that well. Back with a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
Beautiful catch. Great reflexes. That was hit hard, and they've nabbed a wonderful catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
England might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter.
Great short ball, well played though, didn't flinch and was able to leave it comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over. Just too much height on that one.
We'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Australia.
Absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Dug that out well. And it's a dead ball there. Perhaps there was some movement in his field of vision. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added.
Australia
are 41 for 1. Broad, ready to start from the pavilion end. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Picks the gap perfectly.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists, wide of square leg. Could be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. 8 runs added there.
Australia
are 49 for 1. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Three off the over.
Australia
Are 52 for 1. It's a very strong appeal here. LBW starts the over with the wicket.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Cameron Green is the new batter at number 4. Please give him a warm welcome.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over.
Australia
Are 52 for 2. Anderson ready to start from the City end. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply? A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened.
Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Good bowling that over, precise bowling. No real opportunities for the batter. Cuts that off well in the infield. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shots. Might be four.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets it come and cuts it away for four.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Six runs added in that over.
Australia
Are 62 for 2. The bowler appears to have lost their footing on their way up to the crease. Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the fielder with that shot. Awkward, but well played. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. End of the over, a maiden.
62 for 2.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary, the moment it hit the bat. What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Boundary last ball, what's to come this delivery, I wonder. Bowled, no luck at all on that one.
That's the third wicket down, not happy walking off the field, and there's a real feeling of disappointment.
Great shot through the gap, perfect timing. Times that shot to perfection. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, that's nice, good defence. Root didn't give away much and bagged a wicket with that great delivery. Anderson ready to start from the City end.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.